Sports Shorts.
The quest for perfection. The challenge to be the best. Competition and achievement.
That's right, old chum.
Good folks at South Kentucky Rural Electric, Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Frank Crabtree, and what's your name again?
Aloysius.
Aloysius Zimmerman.
That's right.
With you today.
I don't do dishes.
You don't?
Well, I don't talk about it.
You're trying to work through that in therapy, are you not?
Well, one of them, yes.
One of many. Got a bunch of things. You had to slay me like that, didn't you? Right at the beginning of the show.
I believe you're sitting on a feather or something.
Oh, quite possibly, originally.
Well, thank you very much.
Got a bunch of stuff to talk about today.
I think we should then.
Yeah, let's do that before we get in trouble.
I thought Gary was going to be here, but that was yesterday.
That was yesterday, and today is today.
And tomorrow
will be tomorrow. Write that down. Let's make a song out of that. The position of head basketball coach at Pulaski County High School is open. News Radio 1240 WSFC confirmed yesterday afternoon that the position formerly held by Al Gover was posted at central office. It sounded like we lost audio there for a minute. Guess we didn't, though. Officials at central office say the position was posted sometime yesterday, but they'd comment no further. The Maroons concluded last season with a 7-20 record, falling to Southwestern by a 60-54 score in the first round of the 48th district tournament. So we lose a coach.
Oh, well. We'll get another one.
Yes, we will.
And
don't be so brokenhearted about it.
Well, Al will land on his feet, I guarantee.
Yes, he will. He's a great coach.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Good guy.
Yes, he is. In local high school baseball action yesterday, the Corbin Redhounds beat the Somerset Briar Jumpers 11-1. In girls high school softball, the Pulaski County Lady Maroons shut out the Casey County Lady Rebels 10-0. Rob Bell was selected to be the Cincinnati Reds' number 5 starter.
Did you say Rod's Bell?
Rob. So that got blasted by the Texas Rangers. Bell gave up 9 hits and 8 runs in 4 1/3 innings. The Reds lost 10-3 yesterday. And it's not going to get any easier today. They're going to be taking on the New York Yankees. Yankees! That'll be go ahead.
What?
Okay. That'll be a 1:15 first pitch on WKQ AM 910. Well, here's some bad news for the Reds. Like we really need bad news for the Reds,
more
right?
Bad news?
Yeah. A pulled hamstring will sideline Ken Griffey Jr. for the rest of spring training. But.
And it's a big but.
It's a big but. Don't look at me when you say that.
I'm sorry.
The Cincinnati Reds are still hopeful that he could play on opening day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say T-ball. Sorry.
Griffey's left hamstring was swollen yesterday, a day after he slipped while rounding third base in a spring training game in Florida. Dr. Timothy Kremchek says it's too early to tell whether Griffey will miss any regular season games. Now, the Reds will have a better idea of Griffey's outlook by the end of the week. Cincinnati opens the season Monday against Atlanta.
Oh, so many places to go with that.
Yeah, I know.
Is that a swollen left hamstring?
Easy now.
Okay.
The Cincinnati Reds have moved Scott Williamson back into the bullpen. 2 years ago, Williamson won the National League's Rookie of the Year award as a relief pitcher. Yesterday, though, the right-hander was returned to the bullpen when the Reds set their starting position. Coach Tubby Smith says his UK Wildcats will play Duke next season in the Jimmy V Classic at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Now, the game is tentatively scheduled for December 18th when the same two teams met in the same event in the 1998-99 season. Duke prevailed 71-60, but...
And it's a big but.
Yes, it is.
Jimmy V here.
The Cats will have 6'11" Jules Kamara back next year, and hopefully, right now everybody's keeping their fingers crossed, Tayshaun Prince and Keith Bogans plus the rest of the gang, and that's a stellar group of young men that we have returning next year. I'll make an early prediction right now. We will beat Duke by
17.
I was going to say 20. You must have read my mind.
Okay.
After 26 years at Transylvania, basketball coach Don Lane announced his retirement. His time there included more than 500 victories and his induction into the NAIA Basketball Hall of Fame. Assistant coach Ron Whitson also announced his retirement during a joint news conference at the school. I guess one can't live without the other. Lane finished his career with a record of 524, 254, and that total includes a 15-13 record in one season at Indiana Southeast.
You got some NASCAR for us, Rodney?
Boy, howdy. Listen here, folks. 15 NASCAR Winston Cup Series teams tested at the Martinsville Speedway in Virginia yesterday. Elliott Sadler, Steve Park, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Kenny Wallace, and Mark Martin were among those drivers preparing for the April 8th Virginia 500 at Martinsville, and that race can be heard on KISS FM 102.3. How about, thank you.
You're welcome.
Harvick posted the fastest lap with a speed of 93.742 miles per hour.
And that was without his car.
That was just after one of Fod's sandwiches. Wallace was second fastest, followed by Gordon, Sadler, and Park.
Skid marks. Yeah.
A motorcycle racetrack. 13 NASCAR Winston Cup Series teams will continue testing at the Martinsville Speedway today. Elliott Sadler and Steve Park, who tested at Martinsville on Monday, concluded their two-day session there yesterday. Elliott Sadler, winner of last Sunday's Food City 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway, is currently ninth in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series point standings, which marks a career high for him. Sadler jumped from 18th to 9th in the standings after his victory at Bristol. Back to you, Frank.
Thank you, Rod. Michael Andretti will return to the Indianapolis 500 for the first time since 1995. Andretti is the 1991 car champion and son of 69 Indy winner Mario Andretti.
Mario.
Well, one of the Mario brothers.
Oui.
Michael Andretti will drive for the new motorcycle racing or Motorola. Whoa! Hello! Whoa! Senior moment for the new Motorola racing team formed by Barry Green, who also owns the Team Green Cars and Kart. How about that?
I think we ought to see if Robbie Knievel can bring his motorcycle down and see if he can jump our ego.
In the Motorola motorcycle menace. Yeah.
What you said.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
Didn't mean it, but I said it.
That happens all the time.
Yes, it does.
It's okay.
It is. Well, that pretty much wraps things up this morning. You can wipe the sweat off your brow now, Rodney.
You know the old saying, keep your day job?
Yeah.
I need to get a day job. Sports is not my forte.
We both might.
Or my fifth day, or my sixth day. Anyhow.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this morning.
Yeah, or tuning out.
Yeah, whatever.
It'll be better later.
Yes, it will be.
And most importantly,
yes, Joy Bulling and the good folks at South Kentucky RECC.
Each and every day.
Have a super day, Rod.
And you the same, Frankie.
See you, sir. Bye.
Lake Cumberland's power.